Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about all things single parenthood. I get questions every single day about single motherhood, whether it be from like, how did you prepare for it? How do you budget? How do you deal with tantrums? How do you have, financial, how do you work from home and stay at home as a single mom? Like, what do you do for income and like, how do you do it? I'm struggling. So I figured I would make this video and talk about all kinds of different things. I'm going to give you some advice. Some of this might seem pretty, I don't want to say the word harsh, because I'm coming from a place of love and from the heart, and like I'm talking to my sister or my best friend or something like that. When I'm giving advice, I just want to give all of the best advice that I know to give, and sometimes it might seem a little bit harsh, but that is just know that it's coming from a place of love and from the heart. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up, grab yourself a beverage. If you're watching this in the morning, grab a coffee, juice, smoothie, glass of wine. Like I am, my child's in bed, so mommy needs some wine for some downtime and to have this mommy chat with you guys, or dad chat if you're a single dad. Welcome. I cover all kinds of things motherhood and lifestyle, so I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and click that red button. Make sure your notifications are turned on. I will be posting one video every single day for the month of October, so be on the lookout for that. So without further ado, we will jump into this long chit chat. I wanted to make this video because I feel like if I had a video like this to watch and someone that I watched and kind of grew to know and trust and kind of like feel like I had that friendship with, I would want to see this video and I would want this advice. So I am making this for myself 3 years ago. The very first thing I need to say, I need to get this off my chest, and I need to say, and you need to hear, well, maybe some of you need to hear and maybe not all of you. You are not special. I said it. I said it. I don't mean it in a mean way. I myself have done this and used this as an excuse for so long, and I still to this day, I mean, I really have minimalized it, but even to this day, I find myself still saying this. You are not special as a single mom. Stop giving yourself that excuse. I'm a single mom, I can't do this. I'm a single mom, this is hard. Don't make yourself feel so special and unique that it puts you in this bottled up little category with all these limitations and restrictions on your life. That is something that I did for so long and struggled with for so long. I've even mentioned it on this channel. I put limiting beliefs on myself constantly. Like every single day I would give myself excuses. Or I can't go to the gym because I have no babysitter. I can't do this because I have no babysitter. I have my child with me all the time. I can't do this. I can't do that. That is so false and so not productive. It does nothing but make you more tired and make you believe those things, and really just puts those restrictions into reality, which is not what we want to do. As a single parent, you are capable of doing any single thing that a parent that has a partner or a helper in life. You are capable of anything. Anything that anyone else is capable of, you are too. So stop making yourself feel like you are special and you have these special circumstances that make you different, that make you like, I can't do this because I am a single mom. Stop doing that to yourself. And I say that with love. I'm saying that to myself 4 years ago, 3 years ago, because I needed to hear that. I definitely put myself in that category and put those limiting beliefs on myself and stopped living life because I was a single mom. Because I don't want to go to these family events and go apple picking and go out to the restaurant or go do things that other families do because I'm a single mom and it makes me uncomfortable. Once I stopped doing that and once I started living my life without restriction, I was free. And I felt happy and free and like, yeah, I can do anything that anyone else does. A year ago, I took my first vacation and I took my daughter and I went with my friend and we went to Disney World, and oh my word, you guys, it was like the best vacation ever. Fast forward to this year, I mean, obviously pandemic aside, I have thought to myself, I would absolutely take a vacation with just Sydney and I. Now I know like you have to take safety precautions and like make sure you're safe and do things like that. So I would 100% be okay with taking a vacation with just Sydney and I. A year ago or 2 years ago when I was actually even talking about Disney, I remember saying in my video, I have no one to go with, so I can't go on vacation. Fast forward to now, and like I would always say like, oh, I don't have friends that can go with me. My family takes vacations at different times of year because they have work schedules and school schedules and things like that. Fast forward to now, and I 100% believe in my head and my heart that I would have such a good time going on vacation with Sydney and by myself, and I'm so capable of doing that. Financially, I can make it happen. I can save all year long. I can plan. I can come up with safe strategies. I can come up with any plan that I want. Like, why do I need someone else to go on vacation with? Would it be more fun? Absolutely. Yes, 100%. It would be so much fun to have my whole family or to have my friends with me and to have like other people to join in with me. But that doesn't mean that I need that in order to go on vacation. I don't need to stop living my life just because it's just my daughter and I. And switching gears a little bit, I always get asked about financial resources and like how do you budget and how do you make things work, and I can totally make a separate video if you guys are interested. Let me know in a comment down below if you guys are interested in knowing all of my revenue streams. Then I can definitely do a video on that. I am an influencer. I don't even call myself that, but I guess I'm a social influencer, social media influencer. I do YouTube, Instagram, Amazon, like I do all kinds of other things. So I have several different revenue streams coming in, and I am able to work from home. So I'm a full-time work from home, stay at home, single mom to a toddler. So for me, my income is social media, and then I kind of branch out from there and have so many different revenue streams, and it's very important to do so because you never know when something might happen and one revenue stream might do better than another a specific month, and like it's just all up in the air. So I highly recommend getting another stream of revenue going, and if you think that you might be a single mom someday, just know that there will be doors that open. You have to believe in yourself. I believe in the law of attraction, and I pray daily, and I fully believe that no matter what, you will be taken care of. Even if you are making no dollars, no pennies today, even if something, God forbid, happened and you had to all of a sudden, boom, take care of your family financially, I know that you're completely capable of that. The universe wants to give you money, so believe in that. You will have financial abundance no matter what. You can go get a job, you can go do this, go do that. Maybe you have a specific niche that you do. Maybe you sew and you can start selling face masks. I mean, you never know. Start an Etsy shop. You just never know what the universe has in store for you, but believe in yourself. You can do it financially, even if you were making no pennies today. Another thing that I'm gonna say is pretty cliche, I know, but it is so true. Enjoy being single. Love yourself and enjoy the presence of you and your child, and enjoy that and fully embrace it. Don't go looking and seeking for a partner instantly. I know you should never say you need to do this, but I believe that it is best if you take some time to truly embrace being a single mom or a single dad and just find yourself, find your path. Where is your life going to take you? What are your joys in life, and what makes you happy? What makes you tick? Who are you? You know, maybe you become a different person. Maybe you grow as a person, and maybe you finally find yourself because you were different in maybe a negative relationship, if that's what you had in the past. It has been the most beautiful journey to watch myself go from bottom barrel, depressed, tired, scared, anxious, like all of the above, to now I can breathe. I feel free. I'm so happy. I am thinking about taking vacations with my daughter by myself. I am my own boss. You guys, I'm my own boss. I'm able to be a stay-at-home mom and work and do what I love. Like, I'm not bragging. I'm saying if I can do it, you can do it. Probably a couple of months ago, I realized, oh my word, everything in my life right now that is my biggest blessing, my daughter, my job, my home, they all came because and from a very toxic, negative relationship. When I was in a really negative place bouncing from place to place, didn't have my own apartment because of a circumstance, we're just gonna say. I didn't have a place of my own, and I had to leave an apartment, and then I was awkwardly staying in someone's home and left there to pay rent with nowhere else to go because of a circumstance. And then, you know what? I decided I was gonna buy my first house. I decided I wanted something for my own. I didn't want to have to pay rent anymore and just dish out money. I didn't want to have an unstable place. I wanted to be able to ground myself and have a home and a roof over my head that I knew I could rely on, and I wanted it for myself. So what did I do? I went out and I bought myself a house. Now, this is a condo, a house, a condo, whatever. It is mine. I own it. And it is the best place that I could be right now as a single mom, as a single woman in general. My daughter is the best thing on earth to ever happen to me and ever will happen to me. She's the biggest blessing in my life. And it happened, you know, with something maybe that wasn't so happy. And I was sort of forced into being a full-time YouTuber by someone else not showing up. So I had no daycare, I had no babysitter, and I was constantly taking leave of absences from work. And I finally just came one day, I was very much pushed into this circumstance where I had to quit my job. I had to quit my job, you guys, and I was definitely nowhere near where I wanted to be financially, stably, and secure when I quit my job, as far as like income with YouTube goes. And now here I am over a year later, successfully working from home. I've worked from home by myself on YouTube as a content creator for over a year. Like, I did that. Something negative happened to me, and then boom, something positive, like tenfold. How negative it was, like tenfold positive, happened to me. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. If you are down in the dumps, just know that what is in store for you, you have no idea. And you might not even realize it when it happens. You might realize it a year later and say, oh my goodness, look where I am. I don't know, moral of the story is like, there's something so bright in your future that you have no idea is waiting for you. And I promise you, it's just so good. Okay, switching gears a little bit. So my biggest advice and tip, and I always say this, you guys, I always say this, you have to take care of yourself. And I know that's really hard as a mom. Like, it's a hard concept to take care of yourself because you feel selfish. You feel like, okay, I'm like doing something for myself and I'm not doing something for my child. It's just so unnatural as a mom. And I never would have understood that until I became a mom. Like, why is it so unnatural? Or why do you feel selfish when you're taking care of yourself? Like, you feel like you're neglecting your child, even though you're not. You're like doing the best thing ever. By taking care of yourself, you're in turn becoming a happy, fulfilled, energized, motivated person, which is going to be the best mom and the best role model. Honestly, it took me a very long time to get here, and I'm still working on it. I still work on it daily and monthly. I get in ruts. I'm a human being. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Like, I'm so normal. I get in ruts, but I promise you, you are going to feel so good about yourself when you start taking care of yourself. Go for a walk every single day, go to the gym, work out from home, do your hair, take a shower, take a bubble bath, have a glass of wine, watch a show, read a really good book. You can do anything. And if you don't have time to read at night, or you're too tired to do anything at night, maybe have an Audible book going throughout the day if you can hear it over your child, and just have it be like a motivational book that makes you feel so good and empowered. Doing your makeup. I have started, again, I know I've done this and I've mentioned this several times. This helps so much to wake up before your child. I have recently started doing that again, but I've made it a habit. Like, I have to. This is I have to. I set my alarm and I have to wake up before Sydney, and it has made the biggest difference. Now, mind you, I have to actually physically peel myself out of my bed and fight these internal like sleepy demons, like get out of bed. I don't want to. I'm so tired. I just want to sleep another hour. I have to fight those demons, get myself up, make a coffee. And you know what I do? I usually make myself a coffee, plop my butt on the couch and I watch the Today Show. That's just my thing. I'm not doing anything. I'm not like getting ready and working out and like doing all of these awesome, amazing, like motivational things. I want to someday and I'll probably get there. But for right now, even just having my first hot coffee of the day and watching the news uninterrupted, quiet while the sun is rising, or it's probably already risen. I'm not that early of a riser. It makes me feel so good and I'm able to wake up a little bit before I have to instantly turn on mom, you know, take someone to the potty, wipe their butt, make breakfast, get this, get that, get this going. Mommy, give me a napkin. Mommy, I need this. Like, before you have to turn on the mom mode, you can just be a human being. I'm the least morning person there is on earth. And if I can do it, you can do it. Now, I know there are some of you whose children wake up at 5 a.m. So maybe you don't want to wake up at 4 a.m. every day. So I don't know if I can help you there. I also sometimes, and I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this, but I have a very strict kind of, if Sydney does wake up because I'm loud, she wakes up because she hears me wake up, I tell her it's not time for her to wake up yet, and I'll have her just stay in her bed until it's her time to wake up, and it's usually around 8 a.m. is when I say you can wake up now. My daughter doesn't take a nap and she requires 12, 13 hours of sleep. So that's just my rule. If I happen to, wake her up at 7:30, I just say, hey, it's not time to wake up. I'll come and get you at 8. Or like in a little bit. So she lays there quietly, kind of waking up on her own in her bed. And she's never fussed, never cried, never like given me a hard time or anything at all. And just 8 o'clock is the time that I get her out of bed. Obviously, if she has to go potty, I bring her potty and whatnot. But yeah, that's just my routine and kind of what works for us. Another thing is going to be having a schedule. So for me, it has made the world of a difference. And I always get asked, how often does Sydney watch TV? How do you get anything done? Is she always, how do you get your chores done, your house chores done, like your dishes and your laundry when your child needs to play and this and that? Like, I kind of have a schedule and routine going. We wake up in the morning 3 days a week now. We are doing preschool at home. And then like at 4 o'clock every single day, like clockwork, well, 3:30, 4 o'clock, it's mostly closer to 4. Sydney is usually tired. We've played outside a lot. We've had a lot of play inside, a lot of stimulation. Maybe mommy has gone and run some errands. And we've done a lot of things. Okay, so by 4 o'clock, Sydney is ready for her downtime, her quiet time. And that is when I turn on the TV. I usually start dinner around like 4:30. I probably do some dishes, do a little bit of cleaning up, and then I start dinner. We have dinner around 5:30 every day. So it's a perfect time for me to like, okay, here's some TV, her downtime, quiet time, and then I am able to get my things done. And I'm okay with her having an hour and a half of TV. It usually stays on after 4, but once we're eating dinner and then after dinner we play. So she usually only watches, I would say, about an hour of TV, maybe an hour and a half. And you know what? That's okay by me. She has a lot of stimulation, a lot of play, and a lot of, learning and things like that otherwise. So I'm okay with that. Just personally, that's how I survive. So survive how you survive. I highly recommend trying to get a babysitter if you can possibly swing it. Even if it's on the weekends and you worked a full week and you feel guilty for getting a babysitter because you only see your child twice a week, you still need a little bit of you time. Even if it's an hour or to go to the movies at night when your child's in bed. That would be wonderful. Then you're not taking away time from your child and you're just slipping off to a movie at night, and you can have someone just like be here while your child is sleeping. That would be amazing. Or go for like cocktails with your friends. Again, if you don't want to take time away from your child, maybe do it at night. That's something that I personally need to do. Obviously pandemic, so I'm just choosing not to go anywhere, like restaurants or anything like that. So I actually don't think that I have told any of you guys. Right before the pandemic hit, I personally had gotten a babysitter / nanny, and they were gonna start, and then boom, pandemic hit. So it just didn't happen, and I haven't asked them since, but that is something that I personally am going to start doing. It will help me because I work so much, and it would help me be able to work during the day and get so much more done and have a lot of more freedom at nighttime, and a lot more freedom in general. So I highly recommend, if you can swing it, get a babysitter or someone that you know and trust. It's just gonna allow you to have a little bit more you time, maybe a little bit more freedom if you're a stay-at-home mom and you're watching this video. I honestly think it's so important. Like, we love our children more than anything in this entire universe, and that's very obvious, I'm sure, to our little ones. But at the same time, you know, we do need a breather, even if it's just run to Starbucks, go sit there, like sit on your laptop, get a little work done, have a coffee, or like just run to the grocery store by yourself or something at this point. But that is something that I'm personally going to do once everything kind of winds down. I'm going to just work it into my budget. Even if I'm like, it's really tight, like, do I really need to spend an extra however many dollars a week? Honestly, it's going to be worth it. I'm going to be able to work more. I'm going to be able to be a whole lot less stressed. I'm going to be able to spend a whole lot more time present with my child if I have someone who can just, like, maybe an hour or 2 hours a week, take a little bit of pressure off. So lastly, I just want to wrap this up by saying, please change your mindset. If you are in the mindset of like, woe is me, I'm a newly single mom, this is hard, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's hard, yes. Motherhood is hard in general. Whether you're single, whether you're married, a stay-at-home mom, you work 80 hours a week outside of the home, no matter what, parenthood is hard. But it doesn't have to be the end all be all, like, I lost my life. No, your life is just beginning because you have this beautiful, amazing, or several amazing, beautiful, little crazy children who you just love so much. I promise you that you can be happy and fulfilled and like stress free and just so happy, and you can do anything. If you want financial abundance, you can have it. If you want to get a raise, you can have it. If you want to all of a sudden find an amazing preschool, or if you want to, you know, I don't know, maybe you are ready to date, that can happen too. And dating as a single mom is something that I've never done. The pandemic is happening, obviously, but it is something that I definitely plan on doing in the future, like very soon, hopefully. And that is something that I'm gonna get a babysitter for, or maybe ask friends or something. And I plan, this is my plan, I have no idea how it's gonna pan out, but I definitely plan on maybe once Sydney goes to bed, like putting her to bed and then slipping away, and having like a couple of hours worth of a date. I don't know, maybe that's just my plan on how the whole like single mom dating thing is gonna be. I'll just have to get myself a babysitter. I'm gonna have to buck it up, get myself a babysitter, or have a friend come over and hang with Sydney and make it happen. But yeah, I don't have experience with that. That's just what I'm hoping it's gonna happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to give a little like motivational something juju your way, because I was just feeling like I was getting overwhelmed with a lot of sad women who were about to go through single motherhood or are new in single motherhood. And I just want to empower you guys. I want to empower women. I want to empower moms. And I hope you guys felt that throughout this video. I believe in you, and change your mindset. You are worth it. Do something for you. Wake up before your child. You've got this. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.